I'd be like, I've heard enough.
You are a guest here, yet you dictate who is allowed to do what.
Thank you, Hunter.
It's not that simple.
It never
Convince
is.
me.
Never is that simple with you.
Wanda says there is more to your death than what we saw. She claims she can reveal the true manner of your death.
It's hard to believe. Let's see if she's right. I trust her more than I trust you.
Wanda has never kept me in the dark the way you do.
I've been trying to fix that. Why can't you give me a chance?
Like you did with Wanda?
Why not give Wanda
Hey,
a chance?
thank you.
Listen
Thank
to
you.
her if you must. But if you proceed with the ritual, I can't lose you, Hunter. Not again.
I understand, caretaker, but that doesn't ignore. That doesn't absolve the fact that you are a hypocrite.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to help.
How?
I spoke with Doctor Strange about your visions. That got me thinking. The last meeting, specifically the moment of your death, I don't think that's where your life ended.
That gives me as nothing on. You weren't even there. I believe you.
The last time we did this, something felt off.
Good, you felt it too. There is a subtle magic at play. It clouds your perception, distracts from what is real.
Why are you so certain?
I felt it twice before. Most recently, when I was under Lilith's influence.
And the first time?
When I killed Agatha. I had no warning I'd lost control until it was over. Something masked the danger from me, from her.
Don't blame yourself.
It was not your fault.
I know.
No matter what Ileana wants to believe, I am responsible for Agatha's death. I can never make it up to the Midnight Suns, to Sarah, to you. But I will do everything I can to make things
That's all
right.
I care.
My magic works by creating what I most desire. It can also strip what is illusion from what is real. You deserve to know what truly happened. Please, allow
Of course.
me to help you.
Yeah, I trust you. I need to go talk to other people, though.
Give me a moment.
I understand if you have doubts. Speak with the others if you'd like. I'm sure they have their own opinions.
Some of them I value more than others. Okay.
What are your thoughts on Ms. Maximoff leading this meeting?
Wanda deserves a chance. I'd rather know what you think. I agree with Caretaker.
She needs to learn she is capable of this.
But shouldn't the goal be the results, not self-actualization?
No.
Why can't we have both?
Perhaps. If you're all right with proceeding, then so.
Good. Good. Because I'm the leader. And I say it's good.
I guess that could have gone worse. Looks like Sarah has settled down. Wanda called this meeting, so let her know when you're ready.
Yeah, Sarah has to realize she's a guest in this club. She's a guest. She's not... Which is, she's doing the exact same thing Tony was doing, and that's not cool.
No, do not fret about Wanda. She knows what she is doing. Sarah worries too much.
I agree with you. Either of them could be right. Caretaker has a point. I agree with you.
I have no concerns with Wanda leading the ritual.
Good. And I'm glad she will hear that from you. Wanda will find the truth. You will see.
It appears Ms. Maximoff is ready to proceed.
This is Wanda's thing, so let her know when you're ready to start the ritual.
This is your choice to
Yep.
make, kiddo.
Right. My choice. My choice. Not your choice. Oh, I have to return to the club meeting. Fine, I can't do the thing. Fine.
Are you ready to begin the ritual?
Scan me, baby.
I am ready.
All right. What is your last memory before you
I died by book reading.
Lilith trapped me with the Darkhold. I could not move.
Then I shall remove the veil. And now, your death revealed. What do you see?
Lilith approaches. I have never seen her so determined.
And now, child, you shall be free.
Still creepy.
Indeed.
I cannot move. Yet I hear myself shout.
What the?
My body lurches toward her. None of it my doing. Lilith struggles against her own limbs, but cannot control them. My hand reaches for the Darkhold. I see fear blossom in my mother's eyes. I touch the Darkhold.
No! Stay
Pain
back!
washes over us both. The world flares white. And then there is
So I
nothing.
killed us both, is what you're saying. But was it by my own volition? Or was Cathan, like, manipulating me? That's what I'm curious about. Did I do it on my own?
Okay, what is with that voice?
It's Cathan.
And who directed the hunter's movements?
Someone who could hold Lilith in place.
That's alarming.
I'm sorry. There's nothing more. That's when the hunter died.
Don't apologize. You showed us what we could not
Yeah.
see.
So what does this all mean? And what should I do with this information is the question. What do you think, Nico?
I don't know what to think. Was someone else there and did they kill Lilith?
Those are difficult questions to answer.
At least we know to ask them. Hey, we'll get to the bottom of this. We're EMO Kids. We can do anything. I think that's it. You
Not
leaving?
yet. I still want to chat with other people. Not yet.
In a minute.
Let me know when you're heading out.
Another mystery resolved. No more reason to assemble the EMO Kids.
You sound disappointed.
I am, somewhat. This kept me distracted from the state of the Sanctum Sanctorum. Reminded me I could still be useful. Perhaps that is the lesson.
So is this the final session of EMO Kids? Is this the last club meeting?
You see? Now you know.
What we know is disturbing.
Truth is often disturbing. We both learned that lesson years ago.
Yeah.
What we just saw, it's difficult to comprehend. I know I have questions. But what about you?
Just before my death, what was that voice? What actually killed me?
No one else was present when I faced Lilith. Whose voice
Was
did
that
we
my
hear?
own?
No one I recognize. If Lilith had just recovered the Darkhold, she may have used it to
Or it
summon a
would,
dark
or it was from
spirit.
within me.
If she did, it seems like she lost control.
Perhaps. I pray it was just
I
that.
don't think so. It wasn't just that.
Could it have been Cathan?
Maybe.
Speaking through the Darkhold? Perhaps. But why draw you towards the book? What was there to
Cathan is
gain?
playing the long game. He was waiting for this moment when I came back.
I'm still unclear on how I actually died.
The magic of the blood courses through you and your mother when you both touched the Darkhold.
Mystical feedback?
That's my theory. It's a dangerous book. Perhaps more so than we thought.
It's also possible that I never actually died, but I went into some sort of like deep coma that looked like I was dead. And people presumed that I was dead, and I was basically put in that tomb dreaming the whole time, because that's what he mentioned. Like, that's what death was like. He was dreaming the whole time. And then when they resurrected him, they didn't actually resurrect him, they just reawakened him. So maybe that's what happened? I don't know. I have to look at the resurrection scene again, if his body had actually decayed or what, but
I
that's
should get
a
going.
possible theory.
Very well. Good night, Kitty.
Good night. Yeah.
Yes?
I'm proud of you for pushing through all
Thank
this.
you, caretaker.
Um,
Baby steps. Baby
thanks.
steps.
Well, good night.
You're still my least favorite person here, but baby steps. Credit where credit is
Are you
due.
all right? How do you feel?
Physically, I am fine.
Good. How about what you saw?
It felt right. I don't know what to think. I can't believe it.
This is the first time it all rings true.
Truth can be messy. It's why a false reality is so alluring.
Yeah.
What we saw tonight did happen. You both died, with your hands on the Darkhold.
Quotation marks.
What does that tell us?
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. Perhaps it will give us an edge in our fight, or insight into something we've missed.
More unanswered questions.
That's not it. We have all the answers to your death. What we're missing are the questions that match. Thank you for trusting me to do this.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
I trust you.
It means more than you know.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing this.
That's all we had. You taking off?
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
That is it for me.
The last meeting of EMO Kids. Should we get another t-shirt? I kinda want another t-shirt. Or, ooh, maybe a pin. I'll figure it out. Thanks for letting us root around in your past, Hunter.
You're welcome. Mindbender. Target a mini detector nearest ally. Yeah, I have 2 of those. Chaos Field. For 2 turns, allies near the Scarlet Witch gain 1 resist at the end of the turn. Nice. Chaos Reigns. We're taking the new one. Lots of awesome abilities. EMO Kids. Let's go ahead and give her EMO Kids wear. And the Chaos Field. Unleashed. Increase the size of their abilities by 25%. Let's do Chaos Field. And check her customization. Might as well. Shield Bash. Give him the Shield Bash. Oh, no, I wanted the Holy Flame. Mindbender is fine. Let's go back to, I got this altar. Because I wanted to go back here. I don't want any more keys. What I want is gloss.
Was this bowl always here? Well, this looks like it belongs here. It seems my offering was accepted.
Nice. And gloss. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Wanda wants to talk to me again? Hello, Hunter. I didn't think I'd ever be back, yet you make me feel so welcome. If you could use a break, I was thinking of watching a movie in the common room. She definitely loves her movies. Definitely
Is this
a good
another
hobby
movie
for
night?
hers.
And if so, where is Nico?
No, it's just a
It's
date
not an
night with
official
us.
movie night.
Just the 2 of us.
It's more of my way of saying thank you for being a friend. I didn't have many growing up. Wasn't exactly the popular kid, if you know what I mean.
I find that hard to believe. I wasn't popular either. You seem popular with the Suns. You're popular with me.
Well, if it matters to you, you are popular with me.
It does matter to me. I know what it's like to be hated, so I'm especially appreciative of the ones who don't. In Transia, it was just me and my brother Pietro for a long while. We wandered from village to village, begging, doing odd jobs, scrounging by any way we could.
Sorry I went through that.
That sounds impossibly hard.
We survived. It's why we had to that was the hardest part.
Oh?
When I was a child, Transia was very poor. Our parents could find no work. One day, my father stole bread to feed us. A mob chased him into our neighborhood. I was terrified for him. I told them to stop, and half of them turned to stone.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. I didn't understand my powers or how to use them, but I got scared, and people died. But the worst of it, Father pointed at me and cried out, "Witch." And then he was part of the mob, and they were after me. Pietro grabbed me and ran, faster than any person can run. We realized we could never go back. We were different, and had to look out for ourselves.
That's so sad. That must have been terrifying.
I am so sorry. That must have been terrifying.
I thought I was going to be hanged or burned alive for the longest time. And for a while, I thought I deserved it.
That's sad.
Oh, Wanda.
I felt like my life was cursed with misfortune, heartache, and pain ever since. It wasn't until recently that I began to feel that curse lift.
What changed?
You.
Oh,
I met you, and you saved me.
that's so sweet.
So, thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for
Didn't
being
know how
a
much I needed one
friend.
like you.
Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Sorry, wrong place, wrong time. 25% chance to debuff a random enemy near Scarlet Witch. Yeah, she's all about the proximity. Let me go check her profile because I haven't done that. Multi-target damage, debuffing enemies, supporting allies. Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, was born in Transia in the shadow of Mount Wundagore. Touched by the influence of Cthon, Wanda emerges a powerful source of chaos magic, allowing her to manipulate reality and channel dark magics on an otherwise unimaginable scale. How to play. Scarlet Witch specializes in area effects, dealing damage, and applying status effects to friends or foes in a large radius. Area effects. Whether dealing damage or applying status effects, most of Scarlet Witch's abilities affect all targets in an area. This area may be created on Scarlet Witch or an enemy target. Every one of Scarlet Witch's area abilities has the same radius, but this radius can be increased with her Unleashed ability, greatly increasing the area of effect and number of possible targets. Because Unleashed applies to nearly every Scarlet Witch ability, activating it early and often is the key to her success in combat. Scarlet Witch is well balanced between support, damage, and enemy control abilities, but she lacks significant single target damage abilities, making her less effective against high health boss enemies. Partnering Scarlet Witch with a damage dealing hero would make a potent team. Passive ability, wrong place, wrong time. As she increases her friendship with Hunter, Scarlet Witch has a chance to apply negative status effects to enemies that are close to her at the start of the player's turn. Tips. Because of the number of Scarlet Witch abilities are centered on her location, she will need to be repositioned frequently. Combat ability items or ally abilities that generate moves are extremely valuable when taking Scarlet Witch on a mission. When in combat, enter move mode with Scarlet Witch to see the current size of her area of effect. Cool. Well, based on it seems like Unleashed is is sort of like good to have all the time. So Hex Field. I'm gonna do Unleashed. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. James, does he need help? Hopefully he's asking for help. Because I mean, I'm not doing so well with increasing Logan's friendship because he never wants to hang out with me. Hopefully we can fix that very soon. Sports car interior. Ooh, I'll get that in case we hang out again with Robbie. I'm wondering if he notices if I give him the same gift twice. This one is really useful. Jet fuel. Hey Logan. Help, yeah, help him please.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Wolverine approaches you with a battered tome in his hands. I found this dusty thing in the library. Considerations of conflict with the restless dead. Is it any good? Of course. When I was a child, Caretaker read it to me every night, and we would all benefit from sharing its knowledge. It's familiar, but I don't recall the name. Perhaps if I read it, I could refresh my memory. Rare Gamma Coil or Hunter ability. Let's get
New
Hunter
Blaze would
ability.
come around eventually.
Ooh. Wrath. Give cards 59 critical. Alright. Let's compliment Logan.
I have never seen claws like yours before.
That's good for the old ego.
What big claws you have, Wolverine. Alright, good. Friendship pending. Nice. Because right now it's going to be 3, I think. We're gonna do a story mission today
Curious.
with Robbie.
How'd you bring Wanda back? Was it some weird mystical ritual, or was it cognitive recalibration via spirit force trauma? To me,
Research
it looked like your soul.
on your feet. Gamma coil.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, Tones.
I have high expectations.
Let's do this, Tones.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Web throw. Vanish. Chain strike. Hex field. What's the leveled up version? Strengthened. Free. Not exhausted. That's a good one. Chaos
I'm
field.
pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the
Resist
hallway.
at the end of the turn.
Third state
Let's
of
get
matter.
one of
indeed.
these. And then forceful knock in a direction nearby needs to take 2. Let's do this one.
Until next time.
Let's do this, Wanda. Chaos field. We can level a bunch of things up. We still need to level up.
Progress is progress, and I
the
couldn't
harder,
pick a
the
better
better.
team to save the world and challenge my
4 days.
biases toward witches and demons.
We got a lot of things to upgrade.
Practice makes perfect.
Chaos field. For 2 turns, allies near Scarlet Witch gain 1 resist and recover 134 health
Don't
at the
stress
end
it
of their
too much.
turn.
There's no
That's
wrong
crazy
answers
good.
here.
Hex field does more damage. Heck yeah.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
Shield bash. 33% block to deal damage. On redraw, recover 45 health.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Mindbender, Wrath. Those are great, but none of these are in my deck, so... Did I not get... Web Slinger? Oh, I guess I already leveled that one up. Okay. Well, don't need this one. Special Delivery is fine. Thwip is fine, because that's just a card I'm not using.
Hunter, got a second to spare? I've
Sure.
hunted with a lot of different folks in my day. But there's one question I ask the special cases.
And I suppose I am one of those special cases.
Indeed you are. But a little more what that means later.
By all means, ask your question.
What do you do after we beat Lilith and stop the prophecy of the Midnight Sun?
Fly away and live happily ever after with Peter Parker. I will retire to the Abbey. I never gave it much thought to after. Evil never rests. I will retire to the Abbey with my work husband.
I have much to catch up on. For example, this whole America experiment.
America.
It's been quite a century, and we're only 20 years in. Hearing you have a goal after is nice.
Yeah.
Special cases are when I get the impression there's nothing beyond the immediate goal.
The immediate goal matters most. Slay evil, enjoy life.
Right on. It's living that makes the fight worth fighting.
I agree.
Reflect on that, Hunter.
Coming from a half vampire, that's kind of cool. Okay. Alrighty. So we're gonna bring... Shield exchange. Intel, cache
What's the latest
decryption.
intel? Okay, what's Hydra up to now? And Hydra rears its ugly head.
Lost in
One of them,
Wakanda. Ooh, Lost in Wakanda. Love
Ready
that.
for some hero work?
Okay. Well, first of all,
Bye.
Who are we bringing here? We are bringing Robbie. Oh, I guess there's no choice. We have to bring Robbie, Magic, and Hunter. There's no choice. So that's fine. That's fine.
Pick your target, Hunter.
It's my party, and I'll blow it up if I want to.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the
Lost in
experience.
Wakanda.
But I think
kinda
we're
wanna-
past that.
I kind of want to put Wanda in Wakanda. Lost in Wakanda. S.H.I.E.L.D. shared intel with us. A former hybrid agent is most likely hiding in Wakanda. They previously worked out at Faustus's lab, and we suspect they might have vital information. Synapse is tracking them, and she could use help. Synapse is like the mind control thing, which I feel like it would be good to put Wanda there. Mutant modded ability versus technical. Oh. Maybe I should do enemy of the frenemy. New York's less reputable heroes can spot Hydra before we do, but for obvious reasons they keep to the shadows. The best way to approach them is through Night Nurse, an unaffiliated acid who patches them up. What is the difference between a mutant modded ability versus a technical? I guess it's better to send somebody who's a mutant? Let's send Wanda to this one.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Even though I really wanted to put her Lost in Wakanda. Lost in Wakanda. It's my party, and I'll blow up if I want to. MIT for Hydras, MIT Network. Yeah, that's fine. Level 13 or higher. Let's put Blade in there. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
Waka Waka Wanda. Robbie and Friendship XP, chances to resist negative status effects. Recently completed daily sparking 2 days ago. Negative status effects. Whale. Let's see. Let's throw... to... Carol and I are almost there. Enlighten. Increase hand size for 1 to 2 turns. Chance for negative status effect. Let's throw Blade in.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Nice. Friendship level is pending. Nice. Cool.
Honestly, aside from Carol and Liliana, you're the only real challenge around here.
Whoa, Carol and Liliana. Okay, let's do this, Robbie. Johnny Blades needs to cut a deal before all hell breaks loose. Okay.
It's not just the Southwest. Look. A rise of Hydra movement in Eastern Europe.
Are you seeing...
Holy disturbance in the Force!
Not too holy from the field.
Disturbance in the
Quite
Force.
the reverse.
Wake up, kid. If you're getting this, well, we gotta have us a little conversation. Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider.
I'm listening.
In person. Here, at the Mesa. And I need your pit crew, too. Counting on
Pit
you to
crew.
bring 'em. So don't screw it up.
Let's do this. Recovery nanobot. Select here to cure. Rune of aggression. Utility belt. And redraw. Gain 1 redraw. Draw a card every time they KO. Collector, they gain 1 vulnerable. Gain 4 heroism. I don't want to give them 1 vulnerable. 2 heroism for free. Greater heals have. They recover 50% health. That's a nice one. Draw 2 cards for free.